Welcome to Tabletop Gaming's Virtual Spring Showcase. We're here and joined by Isaac Childres, the creator of Frosthaven.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. So, just every day working on Frosthaven.
And this definitely isn't the second run at this because my computer crashed or anything at all. In the last intro, you mentioned that you were. We mentioned that you were neck deep in it, and it's been that way for years. And your relationship now is complicated with Frosthaven.
Right. Yeah. So there's a love there. There's also some other feelings. I wanted to like leave the house. Just grow up and go out into the world and be its own thing and stop bothering me.
So, yes, yeah. Time to get out there, graduate, and find a goddamn job. We're not that far away, are we? Really, from this arriving on people's doorsteps for the backers.
Well, I mean, we've definitely had some delays. So I think the initial estimation was delivery in March, and that's obviously not going to happen. So yeah, we're still, even now, like trying to just get a handle on when exactly we'll be finished and get it to backers. So it's still a bit up in the air. But we're figuring it out.
Yeah. It's a monumental task, and we're very pleased you're doing it. And then we can start seeing how it competes against Gloomhaven in the BGG charts, which is something we're all interested in. Would you mind yet again reintroducing the characters that we're playing as in brief?
Yep. So you have a hold of the Geminates, which is a harrower. So they're essentially like a giant swarm of bugs with a single consciousness. But the Geminates is actually like two separate consciousnesses that are like fighting against each other in a single swarm. So it's kind of got these two forms that it can swap between. In gameplay, that's so you've got like a melee form and a ranged form essentially, and then you can kind of swap back and forth between the two, and you've got two different hands of cards that you can use to play each side. So when you're in a form, you can only play those specific cards.
Mm-hmm. That's it. I'm just scrolling through the cards here for the people at home, just so they know what is in my hand. What I've thrown away was all the ones with the X's on, because that is the advice. I was also saying to you earlier that I feel like I'm probably going to be out of my depth immediately, but that's absolutely fine. A swift death is probably ideal for a demo like this.
Yeah. So I'm not sure like what exactly I was thinking, but yeah, some of the more complicated or most complicated classes in Frosthaven are given to you as starting classes. So we do like warn people against the Blink Blade and the Geminates if it's your first time playing the game, because there is a lot more information on those cards than other cards.
Yeah. But that's fine. We're gonna have a fabulous time. And you're playing the Bone Shaper.
Right.
So
the Bone Shaper,
not a necromancer.
Yeah, similar to a necromancer, but cooler. So she's an Aether, which is like a kind of this ethereal race they used to be humans, and then they kind of got blasted across the different planes of existence, and then they sort of form themselves back together, but they sort of just have a different nature now, and they can travel between the planes and like pull energy from different planes. And so she kind of uses this energy to animate the dead back to life, to like do her bidding. So yeah, she's got a lot of ways to summon skeletons and other undead creatures, and then sort of command them around the board to attack things or just soak up damage.
And that's what we've got over here, isn't it? I'm just going to zoom in on the new skeleton standees.
Yeah, we've got these implemented in Tabletop Simulator now.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Which, I'm pretty excited about.
I do like these a lot. Fabulous. I've got a Wraith as well.
Yeah.
Excellent. Lovely. So, would you like to introduce the scenario that we've got in front of us?
Sure. Yeah. This is something I threw together real quickly. It's not in Frosthaven or anything, so you're not going to be spoiling yourself by watching this. It has no story. I just threw some monsters on the board and I called it good. But there are monsters I kind of wanted to showcase a little bit because they some of them are new, so they haven't really been experienced by anybody in the Kickstarter yet. Sorry. So so we've got they're a group of abales, so they're kind of or abelai, so they're fishmen that kind of live in the ocean along with the lurkers who are also in the ocean, and they're all hostile to you, hostile to each other. There's just a lot of war and attacking going on, and so we're fighting a few of them today, including these herders. We've got this big abale herder right here who, his primary job is to like keep their piranha pigs under control. So the piranha pigs are kind of like, I don't know, cows essentially to the abale. Like they're used, for food, and they're used for other purposes. They're also used to attack things because they've got sharp teeth that they like to eat things with. So so the herder is going to be like moving these pigs around and summoning more pigs and things like that.
I love the piranha pigs are like cows. Line is fabulous.
I guess they're more like pigs. I guess that makes sense.
We've got the scouts up here, which we've seen before, but not in this flavour, I think. Is that right?
Yeah. So the scouts. I mean, scouts as a type of enemy aren't new. We had like vermling scouts and Aesler scouts, but these are Bale scouts. So they're kind of be doing the same things with all different stats.
That's great. That's great. Okay, shall we dive straight in, I guess?
Yeah. Yep. We're ready to do that. So the way this mod is set up, you can just take whatever 2 cards you want to play.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you also have, where is it? This token over here, which you can put somewhere just to keep track of which form you're currently in. And then you can start in either form, obviously. So, good. Oops. It's not a good place for it. What happened? I can't move it now. Oh, you can move it. Okay.
I'm going to pop it just here for now.
Sure.
I hope that's okay. And flip is that, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah.
Excellent. And I start in that form, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, whichever one you want.
Oh, okay. I should know what that is already, shouldn't I?
So you go look at your whole hand and pick the 2 cards that you want, and then from that you can decide which form you want to start in.
I mean, these look nasty, don't they? Some of these attacks. Let me just check.
But anyway, so you can, when you have picked your cards, you can put them into these 2 spots right here on the board, and then
cool. Okay.
Put them face down, and then we can hit start round, and everything will get flipped over for us.
Okay, cool. Move here. Because I need to be right up against that piranha if I want to give him a smack, don't I?
Our initial concern is this piranha pig over here. He's probably gonna move up and bite somebody unless we can kill him. But I'm gonna go like pretty late in the round. Like I have a lot of high initiative, so it's hard for me to go early or really do anything effective until I have some skeletons out on the board. So I'm just gonna start off by doing that.
Sorry, you're gonna have to forgive me because this is cool. Initiative doesn't affect when you play the card in your round. It affects which order you go in overall. Is that correct, or is it?
Right. Yeah. So you pick 1 card out of the 2 that you're playing for your initiative. Mm-hmm. And you want to put that on the left in this slot.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll determine your initiative for the round, which just determines when you go in the round. But once it's your turn, you can then play your cards in whatever order you want.
Cool. Perfect. Okay, initiative from the left there. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Those at home will not be surprised about what's going to happen.
All right. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh, we need to remove these players because they're not playing. Okay, there we go.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I've got a 34 there. That's my initiative.
Right, so it looks like you're going first.
Okay.
So these Piranha Pigs are doing something a little complicated. Let's see. So the Piranha Pigs aren't moving. They're just going to be attacking, and then they heal if they do damage.
Okay, presumably because they've had a little nibble of me.
Right, they're feasting on you.
Yes.
The scouts are going to be able to move up and attack us. Maybe what's their movement? A move +1, so they move at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're not going to quite reach us, so we don't have to worry too much about them. But then the herders are going to command the pigs to do something. The closest Piranha Pig will move and attack. But I think the closest pig to him is not within range to move and attack us either. So actually, we're pretty safe. Like, we're not, if we just stay where we are, we're not going to get attacked by anything this round.
Cool. So that's the closest pig to him.
Yeah, which would be this guy. So then he'll start moving around that way.
Cool. So I think I'm going first. So I think I'm going to use the lower half of my 2 card, which is giving me move 3. And also will swap me into the other mode. And that will get me, I think that 3 will get me up close enough to this piranha to give it a nasty whack, I think.
Sure.
So if I pop, I think I can move to should I move right up next to it?
Well, if you move next to it, then he'll attack you and heal.
Yeah, so if I go there.
If you with drag down, you could not be directly adjacent to it and still hit him. Yeah, so even if you're there, you'd still be able to hit him.
Cool. And then do I take my second action?
Yeah.
Cool. Do I care about the placement of these stalagmites and stalactites?
The placement of them?
As in, it's not. Is this like a sweep action where I'm going to hit my my blade on a stalagmite on the way?
Oh yeah, those they just stop your movement. They don't do anything else.
Cool. That's good. Okay, so I need to apply. How much damage do I need to apply to this gentleman? I need to flip some cards, don't I?
Yeah, so it's an attack 2, so you want to flip an attack modifier card. You can also press the button on the right side of the screen to draw an attack modifier. Either way.
Ooh, that's great. Will it just do that on my board?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
There you go.
So it was just 1 attack modifier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
So it's +0, so you just do the 2 damage.
Nice.
So I'll track that. And he's also immobilized, but he's not moving, and he's going to lose it at the end of his next turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but we'll put it on him anyway.
Yeah, it's best to be safe than sorry, though, right?
Yeah. Alright, so then you're going to switch forms at the end of your turn. I think that's going to be it.
Cool.
Alright, so the Piranha Pigs are going to act now, but they're not moving, so they're just going to attack anything adjacent to them, but nothing's adjacent to them, so they don't really do anything.
Cool.
Alright, then these scouts are going to move 4 and then do an attack 2 poison, but they're not going to get within range. So 5 will move first and move up here, and then 6 will move. We'll put him here, I guess. Alright, then as we talked about, the Bale Herder is then going to make this Piranha Pig move 4. Now, we do have to consider, what's going to get him closer to an enemy. Because this purple area is difficult terrain, so it takes 2 movements. So with move 4, he could move there, and then he'd be within 3 of you. Otherwise, he could move this way, and then he'd be within 3 of me. But he's going to focus on you because you had the lower initiative, so he actually is going to move there.
I think it's also thematically nicer that they're following each other through this difficult terrain.
Yeah. So I'm going to let you deal with those Piranha Pigs, and I'll try and deal with these scouts over here for now. We'll see how that goes. All right, so yeah, I'm going to take my actions now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to summon a shambling skeleton.
Yep.
I'm going to do 2 damage to myself. We'll just put it right next to this guy. Yeah, so I do 2 damage to myself, and then I'm also going to do the Bottom of Damned Horde, which is going to curse 2 targets within range 2. I was expecting the Piranha Pig to move up, but he didn't. But there is 1 target within range 2 of me, so I will do 1 curse on him. Throw a curse into their deck, which hopefully make it harder for them to kill us. And I gotta do 2 damage to myself. Alright. Also I get an experience. Let's check that for... So this goes into my active area, this other card is discarded. So you can do the same with your cards, yeah, they're both discarded.
Yeah, both in the pile, lovely.
And that's the end of the round.
Cool. Okay, let's see. Let's have another look at my hand. Let's see.
Enemies were nice to us last round. They're probably not going to be nice to us this round.
No.
I've got to go fast because I got to kill these guys before they kill my skeleton.
I forget how much we can communicate, but I can heal you quite quickly as well. Maybe that's a bit premature. But
yeah, I should be good for now. Yeah, your best bet is probably to just focus on doing damage to these guys. Let's see, I could just lose a card. Guarantee kill them.
oh, it's so tricky, isn't it, sometimes? Okay. I think I'm there. Yep. Okay, I think that's okay.
All right, let's find out. Interesting. All right, well, you get to go first.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are these other guys going to do? They're going to be... Herd is not going to move. It's going to attack with a pull, I think it says.
Yeah, so yeah, it is going to move. It can move up to 3 and then attack within range 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there's anywhere you can move to actually get within range 3 of somebody.
Okay, so I think. Okay, so I think I need to. I'm going to do the attack 2 with muddle. Which should get that chap there. Is that right? I should be able to reach my nearest piranha.
Yeah.
That's right.
And if you moved, you could hit both of them.
Oh, would I be able to move? Yeah, okay.
Because you can always move first, or yeah, if you just wanted to,
or
you just wanted to do this attack, that's also good.
Let me think. Okay, Yeah, my best.
Yeah, because he's at range 3, so yeah, that works too.
So
Either way, you're going to attack him. And I guess if you move to get within range, you'd end up muddling my skeleton, which is probably bad.
So if I go, so I don't want to move, do I? If I do the, so I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm going to do the. Sorry, the options aren't as clear as I thought they were. So do I want to move? Do I want to move with the bottom half of the first card?
That is up to you.
So move 2, and then will I be able to hit all enemies within range 2? So if I move 2, I could move. Could I get?
Actually, well, yeah, you could do that, but yeah, I guess this is a melee attack.
Yeah, and then with that.
Oh no, it's not. It's a ranged attack.
That puts me in range 2 of both piranhas, does it?
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage on the one adjacent to you.
Okay. Let's do that. Okay.
You could also move here.
Yeah.
And you'd actually be able to hit like all the scouts and one of the piranha pigs with that attack.
I think that sounds better, doesn't it? Okay, no, you're right. Okay, let's do that. Okay, now
yeah, you would end up muddling the skeleton, but if you did enough damage to these other guys, then it wouldn't matter that much, probably.
Cool. Okay.
I should be able to finish them off either way.
Okay, let's do that then. So I've done the move, and I'm going to use the muddle attack there. So it's 2.
Of course, if you did move there, another consideration is that the herder will then be able to like move in and attack you, because you'll be within range of him. Like he can move up here and do his attack on you.
And the pull attack, would that pull me through the stalagmites into his range?
No, yeah, you can't get pulled through obstacles. Okay. So you wouldn't get pulled, but you'd get attacked, and it will immobilize you, so you would be able to move next turn.
Ah, okay. Oh man. No, okay, hold on. No, I'm going to go for these.
Well, yeah, and he'd also be able to reach you from that space too. I think he'd be able to move here.
Oh
man. I know, it's rough.
If I go here, I might be able to get a modifier. I might be able to get rid of one of these pigs, I think. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the best way to guarantee getting rid of the pigs is just not moving and then attacking it twice with your attack 2s, right? Anyway, I'm probably alpha gaming you too much.
No. This is a learning experience. Absolutely. No, absolutely. Okay. Let's do that then. No, let's do the double attack then. You're quite right. So I'll do the muddle and then the attack off the second card. Is that right? The attack with the first card.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Yeah. I guess the problem with that is this one has to be a range 3 or 4, so you wouldn't be able to attack the guy that's range 2 from you.
Yeah.
So you end up attacking different.
That's different. Let's do double attacks though. Anyway, let's do we'll do the localized muddle attack on this gentleman here. This piranha pig, and then I've got range on the other one with the other attack. I think got 3.
Yeah, so range 3 or 4, you'd actually be able to target the piranha pig or either one of these scouts, whatever you want.
I could be more helpful, couldn't I? I could get one of these scouts for you.
I mean, if you did damage to that scout that's adjacent to the skeleton, I would very likely be able to kill both of them on my turn.
Okay. Let's do that then. Okay, right.
But then the piranha pigs might eat you afterwards.
That's okay. I mean, I can probably accept that as long as I'm trying my best. Go for A for effort, not necessarily a perfect win. Okay, cool. Let's attack with muddle on this piranha pig. So do I need to flip a attack modifier for the muddle attack?
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, that's cool. So he's dead, right?
You did 4 damage to him, and he's dead.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try... do I need to flip another attack modifier card?
Yeah, so you have to choose who you're going to be attacking with that, and then, flip over another card.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the skeleton nearest your... not the skeleton, the scout nearest your skeleton.
Okay.
Cool. Let's flip another card and see how we do. -2.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, I know. There we go. That's that's it. Perfect. Okay, so I do nothing. I think that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you killed the one that you wanted to kill, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that is what I wanted to do. Lovely. Cool. And what? So who moves next? Is it yourself?
Yeah, so you're gonna switch forms because you use the bottom of Mind Spike, and then you're gonna discard that card and lose the Hail of Thorns card. Also, you generated ice.
Cool. So I
You
need
got an
to
experience.
use that. I need to discard Mind Spike. I've got chili in here. Sorry, I've made it a bit cool.
Yeah. So, all right. So at the start of my turn, my skeleton is going to act. He's going to do an attack 2 on the scout, and I did not kill him, but that's okay. We'll live with it. All right. Then I'm going to play the bottom of Fell Remedy. So the next time an enemy dies this round, I can perform Heal 2.
Oops, sorry.
That's fine. And then I will command my skeleton to do an attack 3 against that scout. I was hoping... Actually, I don't know what I was hoping for, because if that scout died, then there wouldn't be anything next to him. He wouldn't have been able to attack. So I didn't quite think that out. But anyway. So it all worked out, as long as I don't miss. Wow. Okay.
How bad did that go? Ah.
Yeah. Well, that's disappointing.
Cool. Well, it's been nice.
All I needed to do was like not flip that card. Any other card in my deck, everything would have worked out fine. So, all right. We'll see how this goes. Okay. All right. Piranha Pigs are now going to activate. So move +0, attack +0. They have a move of 3. Yeah, so he's going to get next to you.
Excellent.
And do his attack 2. He doesn't have any allies adjacent to you, so he doesn't get the bonus. So it's just going to be an attack 2. -1, so you take 1 damage.
Okay.
No big deal.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's just these scouts are then gonna ruin my day, but what are you gonna do? So this scout, is gonna move up here, do an attack 3 on my skeleton. Oh, -1. Look at that, he's still alive. That's great. Okay, so takes 2 damage and is poisoned. But then this other scout is going to attack him as well, and I assume that's going to kill him. Yeah, so that's going to be 4 damage because he's poisoned, so he's dead now. I don't know why he drops a coin. No, he shouldn't drop a coin. Actually, I should not have deleted him because I'm probably going to summon him again. I'm going to copy and paste these other guys. Anyway, okay. So I'm alive. That's the good news.
Yeah.
You're alive. You've only taken 1 damage.
Yeah.
No one's poisoned because my skeleton took all that. So that's the end of the round.
It's not too bad. Yes. I feel like what we're doing
Could have been a lot better. It could have been worse.
It could have been. And also, this feels like a trip to the seaside that's gone a little bit wrong. We've fallen in with the wrong type of fisherman. And caused great offence.
Yeah. All right. Well, now I'm. What do I do here? Let's see. If I let you, how quickly can I do this? If I let you kill that a pig on my turn. Can you come help me out with these scouts? I can give you an attack that will hopefully kill the pig.
So I need to be a bit slower, is that correct?
I mean, I can go pretty fast.
Yeah.
Just don't go super fast.
I'm a bit fast. I suppose I can go as slow as I can, is what I'm going to say.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you go as slow as you can, then the scouts might kill me. But yeah.
So would you be able to remind me, by that name interpret, the bless action on myself here? At the end of my turn, I can consume I think that's any element.
Yeah, like the multicolored one.
Yeah. To gain red/yellow. Now, does it help me?
That just helps you like set up your other attacks, right? So you're taking any element and turning it into an element that you want, basically.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Gotcha.
Or that you might want, depending on what you're planning on doing next turn.
Yes, because I need to spend fire. Is that right? Occasionally.
Yeah. So some of your abilities, so for instance, like the top of Mind Spike, if you had played that, you could consume light to do extra damage to enemies.
Okay. Right, so let's go. I'm going to do this to make sure that. And then. I think that reaches. Okay, I think I'm there.
All right, here we go.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, this might work out. Actually, the scouts aren't moving, so yeah, this is perfectly fine, I think.
Cool.
All right, so I'm going to start the rounds by allowing you to do an attack 5 from the bottom of Command the Wretched.
Okay, do I flip my deck for that?
Yeah. You're going to flip your deck, and hopefully we can get rid of this guy. All right, nice.
Okay, I think we got him. That was 7 damage.
Usually it doesn't work out. Usually when I use that card, like they flip over a miss or something, and I'm just... But we did it. All right, so I get an experience for that.
Excellent.
The card is lost, and then I'm going to activate the Top of Angry Spirits to summon a Wraith.
Ooh, very nice.
We're going to put it, I don't know, right there, I guess.
So what kind of aspect is the Wraith? How does that get used differently from the skeletons?
So first of all, it's a lost card. So like if it dies, then I just lose it. Like I can't bring it back. But the advantage here is that it's a ranged attacker. So like ideally, it's not gonna get attacked. It's not gonna die. It just essentially just does an attack 1 each round.
Mm-hmm.
So if you typically will bring this out early, and then it'll just be some extra damage that you'll get to apply over the course of the scenario. It only has 1 hit point, but it has shield 2. So like if it can tank weaker enemies.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful because if it does more than 2 damage, then it'll die.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
I guess this is now discarded because it's dead.
Right. Okay. Am I next up? I think I am.
Yeah, because the Piranha Pig's dead, so it's not moving anymore.
It's definitely this. Kind of the definition, isn't it?
Last round, I don't think we moved the herder. It should have moved 3 to get closer to us.
Yes, that's true. Which is there. I think that's.
I wanted to get within range 3, so I think it would have moved there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was planning to move 2 to get a bit closer to the scouts. And then use the hornet stingers. Is that right? Can I do that? I think I could do that. Yeah. But might poison you.
Yeah, looks like you might poison my Wraith, which I think should be fine. Just reduce its shield to 1, but I'm hoping it just won't get attacked. So,
well, if I move, how about if I move? How can I move? Can I move here? And does that give me a cone?
No, it's not gonna let you hit both of them. I think you'd have to move here to hit Yeah, to hit both of them and then at least not poison me. Like, you should definitely not poison me.
Yeah, and that's my main goal, is to not be like the rudest guest in this fish and chip shop or whatever we've run into, and poison yourself. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to attempt that attack on them. They should gain. Do they gain poison as well? Is that correct?
Yes. I think so.
It's got pierce, so it goes through armor. Is that right? And then
right.
Okay, so I will draw my attack modifier. We'll see how badly this goes. +0.
Well, so you got to flip one against each target.
Okay, so that's sorry. We'll say that's the furthest away one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll do this for the nearest one. +1.
All right. So yeah, the guy takes 1 damage and dies, and the other guy takes 2 damage, and so he's got 1 left.
Cool. Not too bad.
All right.
Okay.
Good job.
This is a common feeling I get when playing your games, of just like intense pressure, hoping something's going to come off.
Yeah.
And it's nice and fresh. Oh, so I play Gloomhaven with my brother. You see, obviously because of the lockdown situation, I've not actually seen him for a couple of months now, and so it's just like it's a nice feeling to actually be able to have these feelings of like extreme pressure.
Let's see.
Okay,
so the bad news here is that now you're adjacent to this guy.
Oh, he's gonna get me.
So yeah, he's gonna attack you. I mean, the herder is gonna attack you first, and then that guy's gonna attack you. Oh, which is, that's going to be bad. That's going to be an attack 5 poison.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I guess it's too late to take it back. But we'll figure it out. You might lose a card, but it'll work out, hopefully, in the end. All right, so this herder is going to do an attack 3 on you and muddle. So you take 3 damage and are muddled. And then the scout's going to do an attack 5 on you. Oh, that's an attack 7. So yeah, you probably will need to lose a card there.
Okay.
Well, definitely need to lose a card there.
So, so in this situation, because I have 2 hands of cards...
you can lose whichever card you want. You don't have to lose a card from the form you're currently in. The bad news is he poisoned you as well, so it's going to be a little hard for me to heal you. Like, all I brought were big heals.
Yes, I should keep my heals, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you can heal yourself for some small amount, then I can heal you for more.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to discard this one. Do I lose it? Is that right?
Right, yeah. Goes to your last pile.
Okay. I think these guys are... I think I lose... I didn't use Bless, though, so that's okay.
Right, yeah, you just use
discard
that.
these guys.
Yeah.
That's cool, okay.
All right. So, my Wraith should be able to take care of the scout now.
Did I change form? Yes, I did. Sorry, I'm just catching up on who I am. I don't know.
So then I could...
I'm going to go I'm going to go as fast as I can, but that's not very fast. With the intention of healing myself, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I could do a mix, actually.
I should probably go as fast as I can. But I don't want to play that card. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Hopefully that'll work out. Oh, looks like we're ready to go.
Excellent.
Oh, well, it did not work out. Oh no, wait, the herder is doing something weird. Scout's fine. Go before the scout. Alright, what's the herder doing?
Herder is...
Attack plus 0, range 3, strengthen all Piranha Pigs. So I guess he's just gonna attack you again.
Oh no.
Yeah, with his attack 3, yeah. Plus your poison, so it's gonna be an attack 4.
Did I need to reduce my health further? Sorry. I've just realised.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, poison just makes you more susceptible to damage. So, like, he's doing an attack 3, but because you have poison, that's going to be an attack 4.
Okay.
So let's hope for that minus. No. Alright, so looks like you're losing another card.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. It's the roll of the cards. That's not right.
Yeah, and I made the cards, so.
How do you feel about that when people will tell you about having these like strong experiences playing the game? Do you ever think like, oh man, I wish I'd not been as mean? You know.
I mean, like, if they're talking about it, you know, that means that they had a memorable experience. And I think it's good. I get annoyed at myself sometimes when I'm playtesting, and I'm just like, oh god, the card is so terrible. Why did I do that to myself?
Okay. So I've survived that again.
Yeah.
But only just. I'm going to have to rest in a moment, aren't I? Really, but I might get an eternal rest, looking at the way things are going. So. So is it me next? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay. So I was thinking I could try and heal myself twice, but is that going to be enough?
So this selfless offering, like, you can't heal yourself with it. It does affect one ally.
Oh, cool. So,
and then this other one, I mean, that's a lost card, and the poison is going to negate the healing. So, like, you're not actually going to heal.
Okay, in that case, then we're going to have to just go for. I guess we're going to do a move and a shot. So I'm going to try and get out of range of him.
Yeah, we can just like take care of this guy, and then you can long rest. That will also get rid of your poison in probably a better way.
So it's 3 or 4. I think I can move 3. And does that put me out of his range? And then if I use my ranged here for targeting one enemy 3 or 4 away. Just pull 2 though. That's not going to help me really, is it?
Well, I'm gonna summon a skeleton and get it up next to the herder, so it'll start taking damage instead of you, as long as it survives, which will be for 1 or 2 attacks probably.
Oh, I appreciate it.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's okay if you pull it up a bit, or you could just leave it where it is. You don't. The pull is optional. You don't.
I was gonna attack the scout actually, clear the scout.
Oh, my wraith should be able to take care of that.
Okay, cool.
I mean, yeah, if you're doing an attack 3, it's probably better to hit the herder, because I'm just going to be doing an attack 1 with the wraith. So,
yeah, okay,
you know, again, unless I pull the miss, like, it shouldn't be a problem.
Cool. Okay, let's do it then. Okay, I'm gonna flip the attack modifier card, and we've got a -2.
All right, so he takes 1 damage.
And he suffers pull 2. So does that move him 1 forward? Because of the rough terrain.
So you can move him up to 2 forward, but again, it's optional. So like,
it's optional. Okay,
if you want to, I probably wouldn't pull him 2. Oh no, wait. Well, let's see. So I'm going to summon my guy right here, and then he's got move 2. So actually, yeah, I think pulling him 2 might not be a bad idea. Because then my skeleton will be able to attack him next turn.
There. That there?
Yeah. And then I'll just, I'll go as fast as I can, and hopefully it'll be before he goes.
Cool. Well, I like the exploding corpse skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely know that this is actually the character I'd like to play when I get a box of this in real life.
Yeah, I might be using that later, but not right now. Because I have to get my skeletons out. I don't want to explode my wraith. That would not be good. All right, so my wraith is going to do its attack at the start of my turn. All right, we killed it.
Excellent.
All right, I guess. Yeah, I didn't really have any use for exploding corpse. I basically just wanted to go quickly, so I could use it as a move too, and then summon my skeleton.
Oh yeah.
Then, as long as I go before you, the herder will. Well, no. Yeah. Summon my skeleton there. So then, yeah, it'll definitely attack it instead of you. I take 2 more damage. Good experience. And then, so yeah, I'm going to heal myself next turn and let my skeleton do its work.
Yes, I just flip again. Okay, so if I want to take a long rest, is it time for me to take a long rest, or I've got 4 cards in my hand?
Yeah. Did you swap forms?
I've swapped forms to now in the darker red.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got 2 cards to play that could be useful, then you could play them, or you could rest. It's up to you.
So I've got attack 5 with Pierce, but it's got no. I can't read this out to you, can I? I shouldn't read this out to you. I suppose you know what's in the cards. In fairness, but
I don't know. The Geminate I'm less familiar with because Marcel designed that class, so like I don't have like a personal knowledge of every single card like I do with the other classes.
If it's a normal attack, I have to get up close, don't I? If there's no range on it.
Right.
Now, let's look at the shape of that one. Let's see who am I going to affect horribly with that. Do you know what? If I go first, if I manage to go first, I can muddle. So hopefully that helps.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, I guess I should play my own cards here. And then, let's see, what else do I want to do? I guess this? Sure. Oh, I forgot to end the last round. Hold on 1 second, let me fix this. End round, start round. There we go. Okay.
So what have you got here?
I'm just gonna heal myself and let my summons do the damage.
So I'm going to do this attack.
So, like the herder is summoning a pig.
You can summon pigs. I didn't know that.
So if we can kill him, that'd be good. I'm only probably going to be doing like 3 damage to him.
Okay, I've got 1 damage and then muddle.
Yeah, the muddle's not going to do much, unfortunately, because he's.
Would he not stop summoning?
I mean, ultimately, you could use another lost card and do an attack 5.
I need to get close to him, don't I, to do that?
Yeah, you'd have to move up to him. But he's not attacking, so I mean, you're not in danger of...
Okay, let's do that then. Let's do that. Let's throw this card away and smack that guy. So I can just move up. I need to move up 1 anyway, so that's okay. And we'll do a 5 on him. What's his health?
Oh, you're not muddled anymore anyway, so yeah.
Okay, so we need a +3, ideally, right? That's
well, you know, as much as you can.
Yeah.
Just don't miss.
Yeah.
We'll take it. 0. That's fine. So he takes 5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it. So now we'll see if my summons can take care of him. So my Wraith will go first and move up and do an attack 1. Get a ×2, okay. So 2 damage. And then my skeleton will do an attack 2 on it. -1, that's enough. So it is dead.
Beautiful.
Nice. Yeah. So then I take my turn. So I'm going to do the top of Flow of the Black River. So I heal X +1, where X is the number of summons I have. So I heal 3. And then I guess I'll just have my skeleton loot. So it's going to pick up these 2 coins.
Nice.
I guess I could have moved, but, you know, why not grab some coins if you can? Yeah, I guess I could have just moved there and looted those myself. That probably would have been better.
It's all right. I mean, I'm sure the skeleton feels good about having something to do.
Actually, it's probably better just to move around that way. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah. So that's it. We stopped him from summoning. Everyone's dead. Yeah, if you wanted to keep playing, we could do that.
Yeah, that'd be great if you're up for that. If you wanted to put something horrendous in this other room, that would definitely kill us.
Something that would definitely kill us. Okay.
Or something amusing, showboaty or otherwise, or anything else we haven't seen before, maybe that's available in the Tabletop Simulator.
Sure. Yeah, I can think of something. We got some time as we slowly move to the next door. Yeah, 'cause I didn't bring any movement. Or sorry, I didn't. My last 2 cards are not movement related. Maybe I should just short rest.
Yeah. So if I long rest, that heals me poison, and I get all my discarded cards back. That's correct, isn't it?
All but 1. Yeah.
All but 1.
So
I do
you have to shuffle so if you do a short rest, then you shuffle it and lose 1 at random. But you probably want to do a long rest, especially now that everything's dead. Yeah. So yeah, in that case, you get to pick which card you lose.
Okay, cool. So let's remind us of how I draw this into my hand. Oh no, I need to shuffle this first. No, it doesn't matter actually, does it? Okay, sorry, I'm being a.
Yeah, it's a little weird in Tabletop Simulator, because you can't lose like one of the 2 cards you already have in your hands. So you do have, like, I don't know, however you want to do it. You can also just like search your deck, like if you right click it and do search. Then you pick a card out that way.
Okay.
And we can close that for now so you can see all the cards. Oh, I probably should have just moved up last round. Yeah, I didn't know we were going forward, so I'll just say I did that. Okay. And...
Okay, it's lost. And now, I'm going to ask you the very, very embarrassing question of how do I put this back into my hand? I've completely forgotten.
The easiest way is just to hover over it and then type 7.
7?
Because there are 7 cards, so
just hover, sorry. Okay, that's not a problem. Shit, don't cry.
hover over it without. And hit a number, then it'll draw that many cards from that deck into your hand.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolute gent. Okay. And I'm going to do, if anyone's watching at home here, they're going to watch what you'll be doing at home when you have real cards in your hand, which is sorting them into different forms. So they're not in the wrong order. Okay, sorry, I need to get on with it and pick some cards.
Right, so I'm just going to discard these cards first. I'm going to do a very exciting turn where I move 2. So one rule that will become important soon for me, we've changed the AI of summons a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So in Gloomhaven at this point, like these summons would just like stay where they are until like we open this door and more monsters appear, because they wouldn't be able to find a focus, so they wouldn't move towards anything.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're sort of adding an extra rule where if they can't find a focus to attack,
mm-hmm.
they'll instead focus on the summoner and move as close to them as possible.
Oh, for your following.
So basically, they'll follow me as I move towards the door instead of just like staying there and doing nothing.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's nice quality of life improvement. Well, I guess in these guys' case, quality of death or something like that. Okay.
And that is a choice of the summoner. So you can choose to have them either stand still and do nothing or move towards you.
Let's see. Okay. Well, I quite like that. Never mind. We use that for a movement. That's fine. Cool. Sorry, I think.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. So you're long resting though, right?
Of course. Sorry.
Yeah. So I guess This turn I'm just doing my own thing, which is not much. Oh, but you have to click the long rest button. Or you know what I'll do? I'll just do it without actually going through a round because it doesn't matter. I'm just moving to. The Wraith is actually going to move to as well to get next to me before I move, and then I'll move, and then that'll be the end of the round. So I'll just discard these 2 cards, and so then you've taken a long rest. So now I'm going to take a long rest.
Okay.
So now you can play your 2 cards.
I'm just going to play these face up for this, and I think. Got no choice here really. Now, if I want to use the bottom of Hornet Stingers here, do I need to use that? I suppose I don't need to use that. I could just do I throw that card away?
So what's the question? If you're using the bottom to move 3,
yeah. Do I recycle that card? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that.
That symbol is just like this card is active for the rest of the rounds because it says all attacks targeting you this round gain disadvantage. So it stays in your active area until the end of the round and then it gets discarded.
Cool. That's cool. Okay, and then I think that's it really. I think I'm just going to move 3. I'm going to sort of trudge through here. Can I get to the other side of you on that rubble?
No.
Maybe.
Sorry.
I might have to go the long way around.
That would be move 5 to get. Yeah, so you might just want to move around.
I'll go the long way around. That's cool.
Well, so from there, move 3, you could end on the coin.
Oh, why not? Why not?
Well, I mean, you got to get around these obstacles anyway. So. All right.
So I think that's my turn. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, so I've just got to do my long rest and decide which of these cards to get rid of. Probably this card. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then I heal, so back up to full. And my Wraith is already adjacent to me, so it's not going to move anymore. Alright, so yeah. Move into the next round. Now I've got 4 back, so that's good. Let's do that. And I don't know if there's anything else useful to play. I think I can get rid of the poison on my Wraith. That's probably helpful.
I'm realising my failure here to swap form has
Yeah, you gotta be especially if you don't have anything to attack, then it becomes a little harder to swap forms. Oh yeah, and that Draining Pincers was a good card for swapping forms.
Okay, cool. I'm going to have to use both my last cards of the one form. Am I going to die? Can I attack nothing?
No, so yeah, you can't attack nothing.
I know I shouldn't have shown you this, but I think this is it.
That's fine.
An FAQ portion of the.
Yeah, so you probably will have to rest again. I guess one important thing to consider is that when you long rest, I believe this is a rule. When you long rest, you can choose to switch forms.
Oh, I should have done.
Yeah,
I should have read
that. Yeah. So you might have to, like, after you play these 2 cards, you might have to long rest again and then switch forms, so you don't get stuck in this form and run out of cards for this form and die.
Which is it's nice because it's it's interesting, isn't it? It's an interesting aspect of the character, even if I've just exposed my my novice level play. Yeah. Okay, cool. So should we flip these?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we could probably just kind of do our own things here. So I'm just going to move there and get rid of this poison.
Cool. So I think I'm just moving 2 because I don't want to discard that card. Sorry, I don't want to lose that card. So it's going to be very slow going for me, I'm afraid.
Let's see. So you did get rid of your poison. I thought you ended on the coin last turn, so you can move 2 this turn. And you can.
Did I not get rid of my poison when I long rested, or do you mean I haven't taken it off my?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it was on your standee, so I just got rid of it. All right. Yeah. So marching towards the next room. Let's see. I mean, you're going slow behind me. You've got to like long rest again, right?
Yeah. So, sorry to the viewers at home. I've really slowed up this trek we're going on.
So I might as well just move to. Let's see which move to do I want to use.
So I'm going to hit long rest there.
This one. Let's do. Oh, yeah, I see. That will be fine. Okay. Oh, sorry. That doesn't matter. There are monsters. So yeah, I'm just gonna move to. Well, first this wraith is gonna move up next to me, and then I'll move to over here and summon the skeleton back. I could have just left it there and it would have followed me, but I don't know. I probably should have, because now I have an odd number of cards in my hand. But anyway, I decided to unsummon it and resummon it, so that's what I did.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm swapping forms, just so everyone knows.
All right. So I'm gonna run into this room this round. I think I might like open the door and move back. I still don't know what I was gonna put in this. Maybe I should figure that out. It'll be a surprise to me as well.
Yeah, that's great. the true reveal.
I was going to include polar bears, so maybe there's just a bunch of polar bears in there.
Oh, fabulous.
It's a polar bear cave. Do we want anything else in there, or just polar bears? I mean, we could be really mean and put some snow imps in there, too.
Absolutely. I mean, they go together, right?
Yeah, sometimes. The snow imps will brittle you, and then the polar bears will do 12 damage to you.
I mean, I think that's probably going to be the perfect way to end this this little demo.
I mean, getting massacred isn't necessarily fun, but I'll make it challenging. We'll figure that out once I actually open the door. Oh, I guess I should play my cards.
Is this the actual art of polar bears from the game?
Yeah.
It is. They are particularly majestic, and it's got a what I'm going to call a chill wave pattern to it of the pastels going into pastels.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. I guess. I could just summon another skeleton. Sure. You got nothing better to do. Okay. Which card do I want to use?
Are you still on the phone?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This is another highlight of working from home. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, somehow the imp was too close to the board, so it drew a card for it. Anyway, so you long rested again, so that means you healed 2 health.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I think I'm going first, aren't I? So I think I'm just going to heal.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's only healing. So I can heal you. Can I heal you? I've done that thing again where I've not read the card properly.
Yeah, if you want to heal me, it's certainly welcome.
Yeah, sure. I'll do. So I can give you 3 health. So I think it's +2 like that. Right, there we go. And then I'm moving 4, so I can sort of catch up.
You got to move 4 before you can, right? Because that range. Yeah, within range 3.
Yeah, sorry, it's happened in my head rather than on the board. So there we go, and I can discard both these.
So that was 3. You could move there or there.
Did I not move myself? There we go.
Yeah, you started there, so you can.
Close as I can get. Absolutely, get me into that polar bear's mouth. Excellent.
All right. All right, so I'm just gonna move 2 on the bottom of Transfer of Essence. This door. So let's see. Let's say Yeah, let's just go wild here. We'll have an elite polar bear. Oh, this is not right. Set it up at level 5 instead of level 1. Okay, so 12 health for an elite polar bear. And then we'll also do a normal polar bear. It'll be a polar bear cup. We'll put him over here. And then we'll throw in a couple of snow imps. 2 health. Just normal snow imps.
Who are friendly, obviously.
We'll
Oh,
put
no,
in
they don't friendly.
like that. Maybe we'll put some obstacles in here too. Make it a little bit harder to get to those imps. Why not? All right. Okay, so let's flip over a new card for each of these monsters. They're not going to show up in the initiative tracker, but I'm going at the end of the round, so they're just going to go after me anyway. Okay, so these polar bears are moving +1, attacking -1. So attack 3 and then attack 2 with wound. And they're moving, oh, only 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, before my turn, this wraith should have moved up there. All right, so yeah, I'm going to take a step back so the polar bears don't eat me. And I was going to summon something in the doorway, but then it'll just get eaten again. So we'll summon it somewhere else. Summon it off to the side here. For that. All right, so yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn. Oops, that should have gone there. Okay. All right, so the imps are not going to do what the initiative tracker says. They're just going to move +0 and attack +0 range 3. They have attack 1, but they do have brittle. So let's see, this first one, range 3, so it's going to move here and then attack my skeleton for 1. Times 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why does it say my skeleton has 10 health? That's so weird.
I mean, maybe it's just a really good skeleton.
Okay. All right, so I do have these robes that will protect, give my skeleton a shield too. So I could negate that, but let's see. This other one, what's their movement? 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, so I guess he's not going to get within range. I'm just concerned that he's going to get brittled and then get destroyed in the next attack anyway, but... So like it doesn't really matter whether he has 3 hit points or 1 hit point. So yeah, I'm just going to let that go through. Okay. Not use my robes yet.
Cool, okay. This doesn't look good though, does it? I think.
So yeah, anyway, this imp is still going to move forward. We'll just have him move there. Oh, and the polar bear is also moved forward. I just forgot to do that. So they would have gone... We could have had this one move up there, and then this one move there. And that's actually going to be perfect. So let's do that. So my goal now is to use the exploding corpse to like blow up a bunch of these guys, because that'll be fun.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's an excellent idea. That's something you primed earlier, obviously. You primed the exploding corpse earlier.
Yeah.
That's it.
So yeah, we're going to do that, and we're just going to hope that we get to go before the monsters.
Excellent.
That's... Would he have moved up? Oh no, I'm sorry. He would have just moved there, which is still fine. I can still move a corpse in there and blow him up.
Okay. There we go. I think I've made my choice. I think I'm going quite early.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's not good. Polar bear is going to go before everyone.
Okay.
All right, it's not going to be terrible though. I mean, it's going to ruin my plan, but we're not going to die, so that's fine. So this guy's going to move up and then attack my skeleton. I mean, unless he misses, he's going to totally destroy it. Oh, he missed.
Oh, excellent.
The curse.
So we like this card now.
Okay, so my skeleton's not destroyed. And then this other bear can't find a focus because now he's blocking the doorway, so he's not going to move. My skeleton is immobilized. But that's the end of the polar bear's turn.
Okay, so what I've got going on here is I've got... I was going to move up and then try and immobilise them in their sort of nice formation they were in for you to slip a corpse into. You know, sort of like knocking a frozen like hockey puck or whatever, but it's actually a skeleton into the room and then pop. However, I think I could immobilise the bear as it stands that's in the doorway. I don't know if that's good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's very useful.
So, alternatively, I could just attack range 4, and then I could also ward myself. I mean, I think the bottom of Mind Spike is definitely the most useful thing we could do, because now they just went super fast, and now we've got this giant hunk of flesh like in the doorway and can't really do much about it. So just gotta let's do that.
Try and kill it.
Okay, let's go for the. We're going to do an attack 2, range 3 and 4. I think I'm in range.
Yeah, range 3.
Let's draw an attack modifier. +1.
Right, nice. So 3 damage.
And I'm going to ward myself, I believe, with this card.
Oh, shoot. I just realized that the polar bear wounded my skeleton as well. Which means it's going to die at the start of its turn. I should have used my cloak to keep it alive. I didn't think.
Oh, no. Poor skeleton.
Anyway, back to your turn. So yeah, you did that. So yeah, the top of Harvest the Essence you could use. I mean, it is a lost card, so it's up to you. I mean, you could also just discard it.
Okay, let's just discard it then. That's slightly more sensible. Okay. What have we got going on in here?
I don't know. Yeah, they ruined my plan. So. Start of my turn, the Wraith is going to attack, so it's going to do an attack 1, so 1 damage, that's okay. Then my Wounded Skeleton is going to activate and just die, so we'll just remove him from the board. Then my other skeleton will activate, so he'll move up to where the other one was and do an attack 2. Oh, +1, so 3 more damage.
Wow.
Alright, and then I got to figure out what I'm doing. I mean, I could still do Exploding Corpse to do an attack 4. That doesn't seem worth it necessarily because I'm losing my skeleton and losing the card. So my other option is I can just do an attack 2. Which isn't great, but it's something.
Yes, the 4's not quite enough, is it?
Oh gosh, the other thing to think about is these imps are gonna then go after me and heal 4 damage on the polar bear. So like I could do the attack for like to chance killing it, but I don't know. That's not a very good chance. There's only like 5 cards in my deck of 18 that would kill it, so it's not a very good chance. 6 cards. Oh, so yeah, I think we're just gonna have to play the long game here. I'm just gonna do an attack 2, and yep, that would not have done it. I will do no damage.
That was a -2, I believe. There we go. Yes.
Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna take a step away. Just, I mean, so like if you're going to melee form, you have something somewhere to attack from.
It just seems such a sensible thing to do as well. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go into the corner, call it a day. All right, so yeah, my summons did things, so that's good. I didn't do anything.
Excellent.
Okay, this one's dead. I'm gonna have to rest now. I think I'm just gonna do a short rest though. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do a short rest. Gonna lose this card. Oh, lose exploding corpse. That's very sad. But with this guy in the doorway, I don't think it's gonna be super useful. So fine, I'll lose exploding corpse. All right, we gotta go fast. What's this?
Okay.
I need to end the round and start a new round. 3! Come on.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then the imps
This is the
go
point where it's just like, self! Oh, and then the imps are going on 5. Oh, wait, we forgot to have the imps heal last turn. So this guy got 4 health back, and now they're going to heal themselves again, and then the imps are going to heal. Oh, boy.
So, how do you approach scenario design, usually? It's not obviously not like this, because you don't usually have something
I mean,
like
it's
this.
something like this. I mean, yeah, this is the first step, and now we're playtesting, which is the second step. So, I mean,
We're nearly done.
yeah. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. It was kind of a fluke, like, what happened with these polar bears, because I put them at the back of the room, and then they just kind of rushed up.
Yeah.
2 turns in a row before we could do anything. Which is, just what happens sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not out of character for a polar bear, though, is it? Necessarily.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they have a lot of low initiatives. I didn't realize that. It's been a while since I've looked at their deck. So. All right, yeah. So, I mean, I guess all this is going to happen.
Okay.
So he's going to heal back up to full.
Cool.
I guess the imps are actually going to move forward in the process, though. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, no. Oh, sorry. No, they're healing themselves. So they're not healing the polar bear. So he's at 11. They're not moving. And then they create whichever element we want, which is something. I'll have them create earth unless you have a preference.
No, I think I'm... No, I've not got anything that uses... anything, actually. So...
All right, so that's their turn. So, I mean, they didn't kill us. That's something.
Yeah.
But the bone, yeah, I'm going to go. So my Wraith is going to attack first. These guys do have now shield 1. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do attack 1 against shield 1. It's not going to do anything. And then my skeleton is going to attack. So he does 1 damage, but unfortunately they have retaliate 2 now, so he's going to take 2 damage in return. All right, so then I get to go. So we're gonna have my Wraith attack again at +1 using the top of Wrath of the Turned Earth. And I'm gonna consume this earth to give it poison as well.
Mhm.
So it's gonna be an attack 2 with poison. Ugh, so still no damage. But I've poisoned him, so that's something.
Ah, okay.
And then the bottom of Fell Remedy. I mean, I guess I'll activate it. It's not going to happen, but the next time an enemy dies, I'll heal too.
Cool.
This round.
Okay, so my plan was to move up and try and poison them, but I think that might not be the best idea now.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
I think that's okay. So I can move 3.
Yeah, I mean, you could do
just
Changeling's Boon top, but with the Retaliate too, you're going to end up doing a lot of damage to yourself as well.
Yeah, I was gonna. Is it worth me attempting to do the 1 damage now that they're poisoned?
No, because you're going to end up like poisoning
Everyone.
everyone. Yeah.
Shall I move up and do the 2 anyway? Let's see if we can get a plus something on it.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta do something here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you're gonna take a bunch of damage.
Yeah. So
I can heal you next. No, I can't. Well, yeah, I can heal you next turn.
Okay.
It's not gonna be super pretty, but it'll.
Attack modifier 0. So that's
2 damage because he's poisoned.
Yeah. And then I take 2. Okay, great.
But it's 2 attack 2s, right?
Yes, it is. Sorry, yeah. So I need to draw another attack modifier. Cool.
Oh, okay. So 1 damage to it and 2 more damage to you.
So, okay, I think we're maybe nearly at the finale of our game here, in the sense of.
We'll see. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We might lose some cards. But it's poison now, so like, you know, my summons, if they manage to stay alive, can do like about 5 damage to it. So if you can finish it off, you know, that's the worst threat in the room taken care of.
Yep.
And so yeah, I'm just gonna be healing on my actual turn. I'll heal you and then I'll heal myself. And hopefully my summons will pick up the slack.
I think I need to take a short rest though to gather some cards.
Yeah.
So I need to remove one of these at random.
Yeah.
What is the best way of doing that? I'll just pick one without really thinking about it. How about that?
Sure.
Close enough. Close enough to random. Okay, so.
Yeah, so if you can do what you did last round again, we should be able to take care of this guy.
I can do. What can I do? Yes, I can.
Because you didn't swap, right?
No, I didn't swap. So I can do the double attack again. Sure.
Yeah, against something that's poisoned, that's pretty effective. Let's hope I can heal you before these guys go. But it hasn't been the case so far. They keep acting first.
Sorry, there we go. Already.
Oh, look at that. We did it.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so I need to do my 2 attacks, don't I?
Yeah. Oh, this will be great. Hopefully, a skeleton will actually get to move in and kill one of the imps.
Okay, so let's draw the first one. -1.
Okay, so 2 damage.
And then +1.
All right, so 4 damage.
All comes out in the
So
wash.
it's down to 1 health.
Okay. And then my second half over here. Now this is the move 3. All attacks targeting this round gain disadvantage. I think it's worth me playing that, isn't it? Even if I don't move anywhere.
Yeah, you might get attacked.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's all good.
All right. Okay, so Wraith is going to go first. Do an attack 1 on this polar bear. All right, it's dead. We did it.
Excellent.
All right, so then the skeleton is then going to move forward and attack this imp for 2. And there's the -1. Okay, so it's not dead. All right, so I'm going to go. So first of all, I'm going to use the bottom of Transfer of Essence to heal you. So I'm going to heal you for 5, and then I'm going to take 2 damage. But then I'm going to use Top of Flow Black River to heal myself for 3. So basically I'm going to heal you for 5 and heal myself for 1.
Thanks, I really appreciate that.
And, I create darkness. I haven't really been creating any elements this game, but maybe I'm just, like, not seeing them. I guess I should have created darkness when I summoned my Wraith a long time ago. But anyway. Alright. So that's the end of my turn. So now bad things happen.
Yep.
Well, so the polar bear isn't moving. It's just standing still and attacking. So that's pretty great. Got lucky on
That is great. Probably in shock at having seen its mate be slaughtered like that. Awful. Tragic, really.
So then these imps are going to go. He's going to move away to have not disadvantage. And then do an attack 1 on my skeleton. Oops, that was the wrong pile. Alright, so he's going to take 1 damage, which is going to kill him. But I could use my robes here. And the reason I would do that is because otherwise this other imp is going to move up and attack you and brittle you, which I think it would be bad.
It sounds bad.
Because you're probably going to end up being a tank for this polar bear, and we don't want you to be brittled in that case, because then you just lose another card. So I'm going to use my robes to keep the skeleton alive, so he'll die on the next attack, which is now coming. Oh, it's -2, so he's alive.
Beautiful.
Let's see. So he's still brittled, but he didn't take any damage for those. Good. All right, so that's the end of the round.
Cool.
So what is my next course of action? Skeleton. Sure.
I may have done something stupid again.
That's bound to happen. First time playing the Gemini.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, but twice in one stream, or one recording rather. I may have to do another short rest, embarrassingly. Or maybe even a long rest if I need to flip form.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do the long rest.
All right. So yeah, just click the long rest button, and I'll go it alone. Oh, that's right. I'm going at the end of the round. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so now this polar bear is going to come up and kill my skeleton, which is fine. Where do I want him to be? Probably here. Yeah, okay. All right, so attack something. Yeah, that's going to kill it. That's what they're there for. Stop them from attacking us. All right, so the imp is going to move up. Range 3. Oh, target 2. Ooh, that's bad. So yeah, the imp's going to move there. So he has move 2. Yeah. Do an attack. Oh, it's an attack 0, but it's going to poison. So attack 0 on you. 0, and then attack 0 on my Wraith is also 0 because it has 2 shield. All right, then this other imp is going to come up and do the same thing, but now because you're poisoned, it's going to be an attack 1.
Oh no.
All right, so attack 1 on you. That was going to be 2 damage. And then attack 1 on my wraith is going to be nothing because of the shield.
Okay.
All right, so that wasn't great. Let's kill these imps. These imps need to die now. So my wraith is going to move up and attack the one that has 1 damage because it has a lower number, and pretty much kill it. All right, so then I am going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move over here in this corner and then summon a skeleton in front of all of them.
Perfect. That's the blocker.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Number 1 back. And then you can do your long rest. So unfortunately, you're just going to get rid of that poison instead of healing.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, do I need to...
Oh, this guy's dead.
Need to remove... I'm actually not sure how to remove poison.
Alright, and then I'm going to do a short rest. Oh, fine, I'll get rid of that card. I don't want to get rid of that card.
What are you throwing away? So...
Oh, it's one of my lowest initiatives. But I do have 1 card with a lower initiative, so I will deal with it. Oh, I forgot to damage myself for 2 when I summoned that guy. Okay.
Cool. Do I need to press the long rest button again?
No, so you're done long resting. So that was right. So that's the end of the round. Okay. Well, should I try for an exploding corpse again?
So I'm in range.
What happened to my exploding corpse? Oh, I lost the
I
exploding
think you
corpse.
lost it, didn't you?
Yeah, because I decided I wasn't going to use it. Okay. That's fine. I will not use it. I will use this, and I will use this. Hopefully get some damage in before all my summons die.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. The 14.
Oh, my word.
All right. Okay.
I thought 18 would be fun, but I thought that was a fast enough card.
So this is going to be an attack 2, which isn't too bad. Well, yeah, not wound either. So, of course, cool. All right. So it just does 1 damage to my skeleton. That's fine. That's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
And it's immobilized, but it wasn't going to be moving anyway. All right, great. So you're up.
Great. Okay. So the plan is to try and hit the snow imp, the polar bear, and the empty hex next to them with
Sure.
the
Fireflies
one. Yeah.
So currently the imp is at range 2 from you, so you'd have to move.
Yeah. So if I take a step back, does that work?
Yeah.
If I just do that. Oh. Cool. Okay. So let's do.
Yeah. Now they're all within range 3 or 4.
And now, do I draw attack modifiers per hit?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, per enemy. Okay, so we'll do this for the imp first.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
So that's -1 sadly for the imp. So it gets hit for 2, I believe.
Okay, that's fine. That's still enough.
It's still dead. Okay, and now we're going to attempt to hurt this polar bear. And I miss.
Oh,
Oh dear.
can never be that easy.
No, it can't be. Okay. Oh dear.
All right, so I think that's all your moves. But killing the imp was good because it was about to curse everybody.
Yeah. I think I lose the Firefly Swarm now, sadly.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
All right, so my Wraith's going to move up and do an attack 1. Damage, and then attack 2. It's going to be 3 more damage, so 4 damage. This guy has more than 6 health. He has 8 health. There we go. All right. Let's see. So then I was going to do Wrath of the Turned Earth to do another attack 3. I'll also activate the Bottom of Fell Remedy, so if it dies, I'll heal 2. And it does not. 2 more damage. Almost there. We got this.
Yeah, I feel much more confident than I did earlier. I was quite sure we were going to be dead.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you've seen the strength of the Bone Shaper here. Just I've been able to mostly keep us safe from, the big attacks of the polar bears.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
While kind of, whittling down their health. So I think it's been.
I wonder also we've probably been more aggressive because I'm not thinking about my in-between character state between missions. I'm not thinking about how badly this goes affecting me as I go on.
Right, yeah, you've been losing a lot of cards, so you might be exhausted here pretty soon, but yeah, that's okay because it's almost over. Should be the last turn here. What do I want to do? Just want to get some experience.
So I'm thinking I'm going to have to get into. I think I'm going to have to get into close combat. Oh no, I don't need to actually. Scratch that.
I'm going to go slowly here. I don't have any fast cards.
Cool.
Oh, end round. Start round.
Aha, this might be it. Okay.
It's all you.
Yeah, hey, this could be the enter. Okay, so I'm doing the Into My Embrace attack here, which is a range 3 or 4 attack. It also flips my form very usefully. So I think I'm still in range for it.
Yep.
So it's all down to this card flip, really, isn't it? Because what do I need? I need just a +1.
No, you just need not a -2 or a miss.
Okay.
Because it only has 2 health left.
There's a -1.
Ooh. There you go. That's fine.
Okay.
2 damage. It's dead.
Great.
Boom.
Oh, that's very good. Very good. Now, as the designer of this game, you obviously knew that we were going to definitely complete that mission.
I mean, yeah, I just wanted to create something challenging, I guess. I mean, it was only 2 rooms, so yeah, I stacked a high number of enemies in each room.
Yeah.
But because there was only 2, we were able to get through it. Obviously, if there were a 3rd room, we would be in trouble.
Yeah, we'd have no chance at this point, I don't think. I've got 2 cards left in my hand.
Well, yeah, ultimately, like, enemy counts, that was probably, because there were only 2 rooms, that was probably still, like, on the easy side in terms of scenario balance.
Yeah, I think.
But only like a little bit, because there were a lot of enemies in each room, so. But we also didn't have to move that much. So yeah, if I were to like, sit down and balance this properly, I would probably add like, a little more enemy in each room. Maybe like make one of the Imps elite in the 2nd room.
Yeah, interesting. So that's us there seeing your actual process, isn't it? Really. So do you play
Yeah, to some extent.
Do you play test this heavily for absolutely every room?
I mean, I have a army of playtesters that helps me with that as well. So,
Of course.
yeah, at this point, like, I do some playtesting on my own, but like, I haven't playtested every single scenario in the game, but
Mm-hmm.
they have all been playtested. I've gotten lots of feedback on them, and I'm taking that and adjusting as necessary. And obviously, like, they're far more complicated scenarios in this as well. I don't want to say like far more complicated because it's not. I mean, it's not like Forgotten Circles levels of complication, but more than just like kill all the enemies.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful, and thank you for joining us here today and showing us around this particular bit of Frosthaven, which I think this is definitely an official scenario for Frosthaven now. We'll await the news of this expansion.
Well, if we do that, then there would be retroactive spoilers, which isn't good. So
that's true. Okay. Yeah, so we have to cancel the whole thing.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
No. Okay. This is unofficial scenario for Frosthaven. So I'm asking this of everyone on the show. So what's coming up next for you? What are you looking forward to over the next year or so, apart from Frosthaven being finished?
Yeah, I mean, that's really just the big one for me. I mean, finishing Frosthaven and then not working on Frosthaven is kind of what I'm looking forward to at this point. Just like taking a vacation, like, and not working for a while is really what we're looking forward to. Ideally, that's gonna coincide with getting a vaccine and actually being able to like travel would be nice. And yeah, I mean, we have other projects in the works that haven't been announced yet, and also, I guess just working on smaller game designs. I've had this other game design I've been working on for a while now that's taken a back seat for the past couple of years. That's sort of based on my experience, like as a physics grad student, that I've talked a bit about on my blog. So I'm looking forward to going back to that at some point. But we'll see when that happens.
Can you tell us anything about that? That's in summary for people.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's like I don't know. It's still like very much in development, so like it could change drastically. But at this point, it's like a worker placement type thing, where you're. But the main conceit of it is that you have opened. You're like a physics group, like at a university, and you've opened this rift into a parallel universe. And so like the game actually takes place in like these two separate parallel universes where you're sort of placing workers on each side, and you get bonuses for like them kind of lining up with each other, and things like that. So that's kind of the main conceit, is kind of like this worker placement where there's a sort of spatial aspect to like how you're placing the workers to try and mirror each side of the board.
That's interesting. Is that so? Sorry. Did you say is it a mirror universe or is it an alternative universe?
Yeah, it's like a alternate mirror dimension. Yeah.
Because I always like those ideas, because often the idea of like maybe an infinite alternative universes. Obviously, I don't think there'll be infinite alternative universes in this game. There doesn't need to be. But I always think people talk about that, and they talk about like someone doing like a slightly more optimized version of their world. And obviously, I'm assuming the mechanics of this will involve things getting better if you're mirroring things better, in some way.
Yeah.
So, cool. Well, thank you for joining us today, and it's been really good. I really enjoyed playing. It's been good. It's been good to play a bit.
Yeah, I think had a good game here. There were some ups and downs, but we
yes,
persevered and finished in the end.
That's it. So lovely, and thank you so much for joining us. And is there anything you'd like to promote before we sign off?
What am I promoting? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, look forward to Frosthaven, and we've got a web store up and running now for Cephalofair Games, which is pretty exciting. And we recently just added a jigsaw puzzle to pre-order, so that'll be available very soon. If you're into Gloomhaven, you're into jigsaw puzzles, you might want to check that out.
That's great.
I don't know.
I must say that's the least expected plug I've heard so far.
Buy my jigsaw puzzle. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's puzzles have seen like a interesting like resurgence in in the pandemic. Like it's just kind of an easy like low brain power thing to do like in the evenings when you can't leave your house. So we decided to kind of jump on that train and make a Gloomhaven puzzle.
Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah, I know a lot of people who've picked up puzzles as well as solo games and things like that. And it's I think it's fabulous. So, sorry, and that's I assume that's a puzzle of the Gloomhaven box art.
Well, we commissioned like a unique artwork for the puzzle itself. So it's a depiction of like the starting 6 characters from Gloomhaven, and they're in the middle of scenario 2 from the game. So
that's cool.
Hopefully not too much of a spoiler for you.
Well, you have to put it together, don't you? So you maybe you've earned the spoiler, should you?
Yeah. By the time you put it together, ideally you've at least completed scenario 2.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I won't make the joke that are all the pieces hexes. No.
Oh no. Yeah. That would be interesting.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.